episode is supported by hymns. Circumcision of the male penis has been practiced for thousands of years, often related to cultural and religious traditions. But whether you're cut or uncut, is one better in terms of health, how it feels, or sex? Circumcision is a medical procedure that removes the foreskin from the head of the penis, exposing the glands. Though its exact origin and intent is still debated, by the time it became common in the English-speaking world, the 19th century, it was actually used in order to reduce sexual pleasure and as a deterrent to masturbation, which was believed to cause many mental and physical illnesses. But the medical benefits of circumcision came into question in the late 1960s when the research community came out against it, claiming that there was no clear medical benefit and the risk for severe blood loss, infection, or death was high. This resulted in a decline in circumcised men. In the US, circumcision rates in hospitals dropped from 64.5% in 1979 to 58.3% in 2010. But worldwide, only around 33% of males are estimated to be circumcised. However, even more modern research has shown that it can reduce the risk of developing penile cancer and infections such as syphilis, gonorrhea, and herpes. It can also
menstruation, also called having a period. As girls get older and their bodies change, they get their periods. The uterus is the part inside the body where a baby grows when a woman is pregnant. The inner lining of the uterus supports and nourishes the developing baby. If there is no baby, the lining is shed during her period. During a period, blood and other tissue from the uterus leave the body through the vagina. A period can last from a few days to about a week. You may have heard doctors talk about the menstrual cycle. This is the time from one period to another, usually about 28 days. Day 1 of the menstrual cycle is the first day of a period. The uterus starts to shed its lining. As soon as the period ends, the uterus prepares again to receive a fertilized egg. Eggs are released from a woman's ovaries. Eggs are super tiny, 1/10 the size of a poppy seed. Women have 2 ovaries, one on each side. The fallopian tubes lead from each ovary to the uterus. In the middle of the menstrual cycle, an ovary releases an egg. After ovulation, the egg travels down the fallopian tube. It takes a few days to complete the journey. Meanwhile, the lining of the uterus gradually gets thicker so it can support the development of a fertilized egg. If the egg gets fertilized, it will implant in the uterus and the woman is pregnant. If the egg is not fertilized, the woman is not pregnant and the egg will begin to dissolve. Because the woman is not pregnant, the lining of the uterus is not needed. A woman will have her monthly period, and the cycle begins again.
was born to run.
I was born to dance.
To perform. And I was born to sing. I on a hill was a lonely goat.
I was born to cook.
I was born to be right.
We were born to eat cake.
Mammal.
Born to create.
Born to behave.
I was born to find the right words.
In the world's poorest countries, 8 million children under the age of 5 die needlessly every year. They're dying of easily avoidable causes, basic illnesses like diarrhea or pneumonia. It isn't as if we don't know how to stop this. We do. Children and their mums need life-saving help quickly and free of charge. We are already saving thousands of children every day, but a child still dies every 4 seconds, and that just isn't right. We need to do more, and we need to do it together. We need money to save more lives with our work in the world's poorest countries. And we need to hold our leaders to account. They've agreed targets to reduce the number of children dying. Real progress has been made, but we're not on track to meet those goals, let alone stop it all for good. Kids in the UK need help too. No child should be born without a warm home, the right food, or the hope of a good education. That's why we're helping the poorest children in the UK get a better start in life. No child should be born without a chance. We are building an unstoppable movement for change. Every child has the potential to shine. They just need the chance.
We were born to play.
I was born to be alive.
I was born to love.
We were born to help one another.
Wherever they're born, whatever their circumstances, no child is born to die. There are so many ways you can get involved. And we need your friends and family on board too. Whatever you were born to do, join us and do it to help save children's lives.
One eternity later.
Kanang nangaligo ko ba? Oh, iligo mo ate. Yung nag-toothbrush ka. Oh, tuwan si ate. Kaya sabi yung gituha para kanang sabi yung gituha ko ng mga hospital. Maligo. What? Teachers are role models because kita na rin sa role model na sila. So, importante na siya ma-natay o mag-group. O, sige, thank you tayo, ma'am. So, magsuloy-suloy na sa tatay. Last na duty. Last na ba? Last na duty na kumo. Ikapoy na duty ko. Asa mo pupunta ni? O, may sabi na silig. Natay na kita din kaputi. Hi, ma'am. Kaputi ulit. So, welcome to the debate 2019. So, my name is Diane, and I will be serving as your moderator today. And you will be hearing a presentation all about caring the elderly and the sick. So, in this part, or in this section, is the pro. Their question is, why do we take care of the elderly? And in this section, on this side is the what. Why some sad they're elderly involved with this? So let's start with
we should take care of our elderly because first and foremost, it is our responsibility to take care of our parents when they are get old because may nagsay na nga, a mother can take care of 10 children but 10 children can take care of a mother.
But we cannot assure na isa ka mother, 10 ka po yung anak. So what if, for example, isa lang yung anak? So, me, let's just say na, ang example na ako myself, I am the only child living with my mom, a single mother. If my mom become an elderly, then I will grow up also. Then, it's not, I need also to find work for her because if I will stay at home with her, how can I feed her when I don't have a job? So I need to send him to I need to send her to a home for the aged for I will take her niya because I cannot do it by myself, but I can. But sending her on the home for the aged doesn't mean abandoning my responsibility as her daughter.
So, yung parents, dinedicate yung years in life sa pag-take care mo. Sama mo pag-pay back sa iyang love mo. Dili ka mo take care ko niya. Sa ito man mo siya sa elderly home. Kung dili mo makaya ang responsibility, ikaw be anak niya. Imo mother niya, na nasa kaning sa buhay niya. Gamay na lang yung years, yung sama niya pagka-feeling love. Imo siya gisari. Dili abandon, like pakisan ka, dili abandon, pero imo siya gisari pasanggan. Sama na niyo. So, nanakakana yung buhay. But, we also consider, we cannot predict tomorrow. What if, magpauna ko mamatay niya? So, kinsa mo take care niya? So, I need to send her, to overlation because if ever, mauna ko niya, then, who will take care of her? So, from the point, role
Sa mong side is like, pinahalan sila nga idala sa home for the aged because financially, kay sa po, pinahalan po sa mga anak nga, kay napuyuban sa mga anak nga sila, kaya sa iya, siya usano, sumahog nga, inikuhon-kuhon, siya ngay pan-breadwinner. So, siya mo work siya. So, wala na take care sa iyahang mother. And also, katunyana ka nga, taking care of our parents is a way of our loving. Pero kita kay as a concept, as a children, kinabab work. So one way sa dili man sila mag-give ang lutuan, hindi na mag-divide at time sa work then sa family. Alangan naman na itong parents at work, di ba? So napoy kinalan sa Diyos sila nga ato sa home for the aged, dito kay ma-take care sila na yung mga facilities dito nga pwede sa ila na para ipa ka ng atong parents.